Hey up, Bodgers. So, you'll have seen the Bedford QL over there. Get a shot of there, Junior. You'll have seen that in other videos on Adie's channel, Blowing 8 Cylinder, link in the description. And also, we have Rosie. Rosie's in for a bit of work in his workshop, and it's going to get restored eventually, not by Adie. I think that might just be too much of a nightmare. But we do have two of them, as you'll have just seen. We've got one over there, Bodger. There you go, Junior, there you go. We've got one over there that's in a way horrible state. Again, going to get restored. And we've got Rosie. Rosie's going to get a new engine, rebuilt, made out of 2. Again, Blowing 8 Cylinder. So we'll have a look and see what we've got going on in here. But I'll give you a bit of history before we get going. I've had to refer to websites, right? Memory like a sieve, we'll put the gigs on. So, they were used in different armies, not just the British Army. Danish had them, I found that out. And I think there's some in Africa somewhere. And some in deepest, darkest Peru, driven by bears called Paddington. So, way back when, 1907, about the same year as Adie was born, Karrier established by Clayton and Company. Used to make cars, and then by, where are we, 1913, company had launched its first truck, a 3-ton subsidiary type, whatever that means, under the designation WDS. I don't know, I'm assuming some of you might know what I'm on about here, because I don't. War Department, Surplus War Department, Summit, subsidiary, don't know, WDS. And then it was taken over by the Roots Group in 1934, when production moved to Luton.
Campari, with soda, with lemonade, with tonic, but always with pleasure.
Were you truly wafted here from paradise?
No, Luton Airport.
And then it was introduced in 1940 was the K6. This is a Karrier K6, by the way. I don't think I actually said that, did I? Karrier K6. How many litres? 4.1. 4.1, according to the resident expert. 80 horse, when it's running right. And the first order by the British Army called for 500 of them, with Timber General Services, designation GS, and a cargo body, which is, I'm assuming, what these two have on. But they've also got something on that's a bit special. Both of them got it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, haven't they? Yeah, rarities. Yeah, 500 trucks with the Timber General Service body. The next order called for 2,000 trucks, of which 1,600, just over 1,600 of them, were equipped with a 4¼ ton vertical spindle winch, and was placed just ahead of the rear axle. So, get up under here, look, come here, get the bodges under there, look, and look down at that thing with all the wire on. See that, bodges? That big disky thing? That's your winch. Right, back out here, a good looking bloke. Models without a winch had a wheel arch body, which I'm assuming is a different body altogether. Tell I've prepared for this, can't you? There was also an air portable version for the war in the Far East, with a short wheelbase FA tractor named KT4. I'll have a look at that. If I can find one, I'll put it in here, because I don't know what that is. If it's a tractor, it must have had trailers and stuff on. When the last K6 left British service 1965, so they've been in since 1940, and they've been in for 25 years, these. Horsepower 80, transmission 4-speed, transfer case 2-speed, blah blah blah. So yeah, so there ain't much history. If you look online, right, put the phone away. If you look online, you can't find a lot out about Karrier at all. I think there was 3,000 altogether that they made. But anyway, so this one's going under restoration. New engine gonna go in it, or rebuilt engine, made out of 2. You'll see that on Eddie's channel. I think he's got a video out when you watch this, or a few videos will be coming. I know he's doing it as a series. So what we'll do is we'll have a look inside and see what we've got going on. Hey!
Hello there, folks.
He's there, look, he's there. So tell us what you're doing. You might need to get round there with Eddie actually. Go around there and have a look. See what he's got going on.
Well, this one, it was running quite well when it was brought around to the site, but now we're suffering carburettor issues. And one thing that we have noted, I'm sure you're going to go show them the other one.
Oh, we'll have a look at that.
Is that the carburettor, which is invisible now because I've taken it off, is a downdraft type, and it turns out the downdraft carburettors were actually fitted to the Humber car that used this engine because it was made by Humber. The original setup, the carburettor is actually mounted underneath, which you'll see on the other one. As for this engine, we're not sure yet. It might keep this engine. This engine was actually rebuilt in 1958. A little tag on the side. It's got undersized bearings, oversized pistons. Yeah. It might not have done much since, so it might be a good one. The other Karrier, on the other hand, that one's partially seized.
Yeah, it's not good at all.
But the aim is to make a good engine out of 2, which we can show you in a bit.
Look at that.
And this one will get the correct manifold and carburettor on. And we've got a new old stock carburettor coming for it.
Yeah.
So hopefully then she'll run sweet and go around to the site next door for a full restoration.
And we'll keep you updated with that and all. We'll keep an eye on it during its restoration if we can. We'll have a word.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. We'll keep an eye on it as it gets restored and see the final product. But hopefully, get this running. The QL's already running sweet. We've got a series on them on blowing 8 cylinder, haven't you?
Yeah, I have.
Links in the description to that. So we'll take a look. What we might do is take them both round the field, because I don't think they've both been driven together, have they? At all?
No, I don't think they have.
So that'll be a first.
Don't think we'll be doing a drag race.
Won't be doing a drag race, but we might see about maybe sending the drone up or whatever and
get some nice
film.
footage. Yeah.
We'll get Junior there on the camera and all. Got plenty of cameras on it, and we'll take them round the field a few times. See who's fastest. 45 mile an hour top speed.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You're not breaking any records, are you? You know what I mean?
You should have one for work, then you won't be getting points.
Well, I might. Well, I could still get him at 30 mile an hour, couldn't I? Anyhow.
So, as rough as this one looks...
Well, we'll have a look at the other one.
Yeah.
And see how rough that is. Right, so, this is the other one. This one doesn't have a name. Should we give it a name? You think the owner would be up for that? We'll give it a name.
We'll have to ask him.
We've got Rosie. You can think of a name. Bleep bloop it in the thing underneath. And we'll put it to him. So we've got Rosie. I don't know. Jim. Rosie and Jim. That was the thing on telly.
Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll. Rosie and Jim, and John he steers the boat.
Anyway, right, let's have a look at this one. She is in a rough state, so you know we've got speed holes all over, but he'll tell you what's going on with that one.
Yeah, this engine won't rotate fully, so it's partially seized, and basically I think what we're going to do is the engine we build up from the 2 spares will probably end up in this one. If you actually come round this side and
go on, son.
Look down this dark hole. Not that dark hole. As you can see, there's no carburettor on top, it's actually down there underneath. It's a bit dark, folks. So that's the original setup for the Karrier, unlike Rosie there. So we're going to make Rosie have the same setup as this, and then show some love to this one and get this one up and running. Probably with the other engine.
Probably.
But that leaves a spare engine.
It does. That's seized.
That's, well...
But I think somebody who might be doing... Hi. Sorry, I've got to give him direction. Yeah, so somebody who's doing engines that won the war. Some bloke, don't know who he is. Yeah, it might end up on display if it's that seized and knackered. But I've no doubt he'll have a look. He's got to have a look. He won't just leave it, will he? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, one of the engines in the workshop was actually sat on the back of this truck.
It was.
With its cylinder head removed, and it was that way for 25 years. And I think it's quite amazing how well it's spruced up so far.
Hasn't it? Yeah.
So yeah, do you want to have a walk around this one? And
we'll have a walk around. We'll have a walk around.
She's a bit
more, you know, but it's all flat panel stuff. So it should be a lot easier to make a new cab or replace panels. What are they? Are these a wood frame? No, they aren't, are they?
No, no, it's actually...
They're a metal frame, so you could... Here, come round here, look. So, metal framed, so you should be able to get the panels off. I mean, some of this will need replacing anyway, but it gives you the pattern, so you can make new panels and make a new cab for her.
I'm pretty sure them two bracket things stuck out are actually for rifles.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Don't know about that.
Not sure.
If you know, let us know. Bleep blue pick. So yeah, we need names. We need to know what that is. You know what I mean? Camera up and mount them down here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Also, do you know what these are? What this symbol is? I'm thinking Royal Engineers. Because if you look through there, look, you can see all the bits in there, look, that he's got to do some of the restoration with. There you go. Oh, this innovation, this should be a thing now, right? See this? It's a leaf spring, and on it you've got your toe hitch, right? So it takes out some of that. You know when you got a bit of weight on and it shoves you, it kind of takes some of the flex. That should be a thing now, I think.
It should.
So yeah, she needs some work. TP60, do we know what TP60 means?
Tyre pressure.
Tyre pressure, oh there you go. There you go. Already got an answer to that. So yeah, she's a bit rough, but she just needs some TLC, which I think is what we all need, innit? Talking of TLC, we'll go have a look, see what he's got in his workshop, and see what's going to go in here. Right, what we've got going on here,
Right.
between these two and carburetors and everything else, just talk. do
This
video for me, will you? Go on.
I don't know. This is the engine that was actually in the back of the very rough looking Karrier out there. It had its cylinder head missing for 25 years and everything was rather rusty. But with trusty GT85...
Still looking for sponsorship.
Yeah, no, not that I've got a sponsor yet. The cylinders are actually cleaned up quite well,
Get in.
as you can see.
There you go.
Got a photography.
And the engine now rotates, which I didn't think it
No, I
would.
didn't either.
But she rotates, so this is going to be the one that we use, because this other one, unfortunately, has a big crack in the engine block. But it might have some useful parts inside. The crankshaft could be good, the camshaft, etc. So I'm going to strip this one down for parts, and then strip that one down and build it back up using the cylinder head, which is on there, and that is actually from this engine. But it looks good, so hopefully...
You say there's a bit, oh there isn't there?
Yeah.
Can you get that pitching in there, look son?
So
Put
yeah,
a skim off.
I can say it's probably going to need a skim, but generally it doesn't look bad.
That just means more power. So.
It does. So yeah, that's the carburettor that was on Rosie, and this is the type that was actually fitted on the cars that use the same engine. It has an issue, and we've decided it's no point rebuilding it because we have
On there.
lots of the other ones. So that's one carburettor, and
That's the setup.
that's the other one, which obviously
That way up.
sits that way up. So that one, that manifold will end up on Rosie, and we've got the new old stock carburettor coming. So at least we've got some carburettor spares for future things.
Yes.
Probably that one.
Yeah.
And yeah, videos on my channel of the strip down and build up and general fannying about trying to make a good one.
Yeah. So there you go, Bodgers. That's what's going on this week. I got something this week which will be in a later video, but I need Martin again. You remember Martin from the radio room? So I've got a little something for him to play with, but that's a bit of secret squirrel, so we'll keep that one to ourselves. So yeah, so there we go. So it was only a quick throw together video this week. Somebody said they needed Nan because they're getting old, you know what I mean? So we came, give them Nan to turn the engine over, and you know, thought we'd film while we're here. So there we go. So anyway, I don't know what I'll have for you next week. It might be the secret squirrel thing with Martin, don't know. But anyway, so there we go, yeah. So links in the description to all this stuff, to his channel and what he's got going on at the moment to do with the Carriers. If you know any more history on Carriers, or you've got any workshop manuals, it'd be handy.
Yeah,
anything, whatever you've got, even Humber cars, because obviously some bits are a bit interchangeable and some things might still apply and it's the same engine, etc. What was it, 4 point what?
4.1.
4.1, 80 horse. I think
Side
they're
valve.
side valve, so it looks like a lawnmower. 4 lawnmowers lined up. Get down here, look. Six lawnmower, six. So it's like, you know, if you took the head off your lawnmower, that's what you're looking at. So there you go, 1930s technology. So yeah, so any information you've got on Carriers, I've literally gone online and all I can find is like 4 or 5 websites, that's it. So if you've got any sort of literature, anything that you can print off for us, or you don't mind us borrowing, we'll send you it back, not an issue. Anything you've got to help AD sort out these engines. It might also help the guys next door who are actually going to do the restoration. So yeah, there we go. Whatever you've got, think of a name for the other truck. So we've got Rosie, but the main thing I want from you all, there is only 8 of these in existence in the UK that we know of. We know where 3 are. 2 are here with us, 1 isn't so far away, and we need to find the other 5 by September next year, because we'd like to get all 8 together here at RAF Snaith Museum on our 1940s weekend on the 13th and 14th of September 2025. So I need your help, right? If you know where they are, the other 5 Carriers, K6s, they look exactly like what we've got here. It might have something else on the back of it. It might not be a winch truck, it could be a recovery truck, it could be anything, we don't know. If you know where they are, please get in touch with us. I'll leave details below how you can get in contact with us, either through Facebook on mine or Adie's channel and wherever else. If you know where they are, let us know, because we'd really like to. It's basically going for a UK record, I suppose, a British record, because it's going to be the last 8 there is in existence, all in one place at the same time. So please, if you know where they are, if you've got any details on who owns them, please let us know, and we're going to try and get all 8 together in the same place at the same time. So there we go. I'll see you next week, Bodgers. Bodgers Jr., say bye-bye. You say bye-bye. Get him on camera, look.
Catch you on the next one, folks.
Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. See you
When I'm
next week.
busy, relaxing, I look up and catch your eye. Your eyes when they're widening green, thunder and lightning and sunset strokes the color to your skin. Your eyes are so blue, I just think of a blue sky and bumblebees buzzing on the wind. Rosie, oh Rosie, it's raining when you look the other way.
Rosie, oh Rosie, your laughter brings sunshine out to play. And though I just met you, Will, I silhouette you or highlight golden shadows in your hair. I'd paint in your mind's eye up there in the blue sky, the summer birds swimming through the air. Rosie, oh Rosie, I'd paint your face for all the world to see. Rosie, oh Rosie, I'd like to paint your face eternally.